back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. Yes, sirski, that boy Moose is back on the loose. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops. And man, oh man, the LeBron James extremists, the LeBron James haters have been having a great time this summer because for the first time ever, they get a 2-for-1 and getting their money's worth. Not only do they get the opportunity to hate on LeBron James, now they have the opportunity to hate on his son, Bronny James, aka LeBron James Jr. And after his first summer league game, the LeBron James haters have been losing their mind. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. But now, LeBron James is speaking out, and he got some specific words for the Bronny James haters. And simply put, to quote LeBron James, he says Bronny James doesn't care about the criticism. And we're going to get into all of that next. First and foremost, salute to the chat, man. I got the realest chat on YouTube, man. You guys know how I feel about y'all. It ain't many of us, but less is more, so there's plenty of us, man. Salute to my brother Golden State in the place to be. My brother Tawan Gant in the place to be. Me first. What's poppin'? I see you back up in here. King Swag with the fire emojis. I see you, bro. Franklin, what up, my man? Y'all smash that like button and share the video, man. LeBron James, after Team USA practice yesterday, sat down for an exclusive interview with ESPN. He sat down with ESPN's own Dave McMenamin. We touched on this in the previous stream when we talked about LeBron's response to the Lakers' quiet offseason. But now, with his son Bronny James being selected, hearing his name called in the NBA draft, going 55th overall to the Los Angeles Lakers, in which we all expected to happen, LeBron James is speaking out on the critics and the hate that Bronny James is receiving. And LeBron says flat out that Bronny doesn't care about the criticism. And to quote him, he says, I don't know if people really know Bronny or understand Bronny, but Bronny, he doesn't give a flying F, if you know what I mean. LeBron James says he is the opposite of his son, where when LeBron James entered the league and he had all that vitriol and he had all that hate and he had all those naysayers, LeBron James said that kind of stuff got to him. He used to pay attention to that type of stuff. He used to read into that type of stuff. He used to try to go out there and dispel narratives that were falsely put on him. Diesel, my guy, I see you up in here. Salute. And LeBron James says Bronny James is the opposite. He don't give a flying F about none of that stuff. He could care less. He doesn't pay attention to the hate online. He doesn't pay attention to the talk on TV or on Twitter or on these YouTube streets. He says all the kid does is show up, work, grind, and go home and play video games. And LeBron James also had a powerful quote about Bronny James and Bronny James's plight and his struggle to get back to this point. If you guys remember, and most of you guys love to ignore this fact, when we talk about LeBron James' son, Bronny James, being drafted in this year's NBA draft, being selected number 55th overall by the Los Angeles Lakers, a lot of you guys forget Bronny James was a potential top 10 pick coming out of high school. Coming out of high school as a McDonald's All-American, Bronny James was a possible top 10 pick. And the latest ESPN mock draft that came out before Bronny James had his heart ailment had Bronny James slated to go number 17 overall. Bronny James has that scary heart incident, has months and months off, didn't know if he was going to be alive, let alone be able to play basketball again. For example, Isaiah Austin, the kid that was coming out of Baylor a few years back, slated to go in the first round. He had a heart ailment issue, and he couldn't hear his name drafted. He had to retire from the game of basketball before his NBA career even began. So for Bronny James to even come back from something like that, be able to salvage some of his freshman season at USC, and then grind and continue to get better, and ultimately hear his name called in the NBA draft. That within its own is a different type of grind, and LeBron James spoke on it. And here's the quote. It says, just imagine if you were a kid, you were born into a situation where your dad was super famous, super wealthy, and you, the kid, still had the drive to want to be able to accomplish things for yourself. LeBron James says, he says, I personally don't know if I would have been able to do that if the roles were reversed. When I was coming up, I had no choice. I had to make it out for me, my mom, my family, my hometown, my city. If Bronny wants to stop right now or never play basketball or just wanted to be a gamer or wanted to be a chef, he could have done that. People don't understand how hard that is and the commitment for him to be coming out after that heart surgery less than a year ago, for him to be able to make it to the NBA. The kid, he's special. Those were LeBron James's words when he spoke on Bronny's resiliency and his drive to make it to the NBA. I'm about to get this troll up out of here, man. And I know exactly who it is, man. I told you this guy has 30 different account names, bro. Anybody with them wrenches, man, my wrench gang, if you see that guy or any trolls up in here, man, don't let them be up in this chat spamming. That's what the wrenches is for, man. Get them the hell up out of here. And here's the thing. Look at my guy Diesel. He's saying I signed a clutch deal. When I speak bad about LeBron James on the court, it ain't good enough for y'all. When I speak good or while I'm just reporting the news on LeBron James, I signed a deal with Clutch. You can't make this up, man. Shout out to my guy Diesel, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button and sharing the video. Salute to my guy Keep It 100 in the building, because he keeps it 100. 2 cents. I see you up in here, bro. But LeBron James absolutely right. There's an old saying out there, right? Where it's harder to grind when you sleeping on satin sheets. It's hard to have that hunger when you sleeping on satin sheets. And LeBron James is right about Bronny James. Bronny James could have gone off and did whatever the hell he wanted. His dad a billionaire. He's straight for life. He ain't have to do nothing. He could have laid in bed all day for the rest of his life and play video games. You feel me? Salute to Leslie Barber in the building. I see you. Oh, Diesel, I already know, bro. I already know. It's all love here, bro. But like I was saying, right? Bronny James could have did anything he wanted in life, including just staying his ass at home and being a trust fund baby. No, this is his dream to become an NBA basketball player. It was his dream to hear his name drafted. And all this kid has done has grind. And I'm seeing these grown men on the internet, on TV, in these YouTube streets, on Twitter land praying on the downfall of Bronny James. Oh, he shouldn't have gone 55th overall. Well, who should have? We talking about a guy before his heart ailment was a potential top 10 pick. Mock drafts had him at 17 before his heart issue. Oh, the Lakers sold their soul. They gave Bronny James a guaranteed contract as a second round pick. You want to know how many second round picks got guaranteed contracts? You know how many second round picks got 3 years guaranteed, 4 years guaranteed? Let's go through the list. Starting with the first pick in the second round. The Toronto Raptors selected Jonathan Mogbo. 3 years, $6 million. The Milwaukee Bucks at number 33, Tyler Smith. 4 years, guaranteed. 34th pick, New York Knicks, Tyler Kolek. 4 years, $9 million. 35th pick, Indiana Pacers, Johnny Furphy. 4 years, $8.5 million. 39, Jalen Wells for the Memphis Grizzlies, 4-year guaranteed. Number 40th overall, 4 years guaranteed. Oso Iguodaro. Like, what are we talking about here? Miami Heat at 44, Pell Larson, 4-year guaranteed. 45th overall pick, Toronto Raptors, Jamal Shee from Houston University. 3 years, 6.1. Come on. Cam Christie, 46th pick. Brother Max Christie, 4-year guaranteed deal in the second round. So what are we talking about here? Can you guys at least be honest with the hate? Can you guys at least be honest with the hate? You haven't watched Bronny in high school. You haven't watched Bronny in the few games that he played at USC after that heart ailment. All this hate derives from the hate that you have for LeBron James. And now you guys feel blessed because you could get more bang for your buck. You could get the hate on Bronny and LeBron James for the price of one. I know you guys were down and out. LeBron James in his 22nd season. What are we going to do after he retires? Who are we going to hate after he retires? And lo and behold, the skies opened up and here came falling Bronny James. Another 16 to 20-year run where you can hate on somebody with James as their last name. Let's be honest with the hate, y'all. I can respect that. I can respect it if you're honest with your hate. Truth be told, 90% of you guys don't even have the grind Bronny James has. And he's laying up in a $30 million mansion, $100 million mansion. But he's up before you're up. He's working on his craft before you're working on your craft. Like I said, LeBron James ain't going to be able to shoot no jump shots for Bronny James. For all the people that's crying nepotism. For all the people that's crying nepotism. The hate is so deep. The hate is so deep for Bronny James. You got guys 40 plus, huddled around the TV screen in the middle of July to watch Summer League basketball. Not even the Vegas Summer League basketball, the California Classic Summer League basketball, rooting for a 19-year-old kid that got his life back to fail. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me run that back. I want you guys to make sense of this. And shout out to my brother 2 Cents. I want you guys to make sense of this, right? The hate for LeBron James and which in turn is the hate for Bronny James is so deep with these guys, right? They're so deep with these LeBron James extremists, these Jordan stans, these Kobe vigilantes. The hate is so deep that it got grown, middle-aged men huddled up around a TV screen in the middle of July watching the California Classic Summer League games, not even the Vegas Summer League, the California Classic Summer League games, rooting on a 19-year-old kid who just got his life back less than a year ago to fail. Make that make sense. Salute to my brother Reed Brandon in the building. You know I had to talk heavy on this topic, bro. And Cowboys hater, we can drop the topic, right? But it ain't nobody that's rooting for Bronny James bringing up the topic. It's these middle-aged men rooting for him to fail, creating these topics. Go touch grass. Go take your kids to a water slide, a water park. Go to some state fairs or something. Go to Six Flags. You got grown men in their 40s huddled up around the TV on a Saturday afternoon in the middle of July watching, hoping a 19-year-old in Summer League, the California Classic Summer League, who just got his life back, fails. You really got to look in you really got to look in the mirror and ask yourself why that hate is that deep in you. But then you guys will complain, why is Bronny James on the Summer League banner? Why is Bronny James getting all this coverage? Because you giving him all this coverage. You giving him all this hate. You giving him all this attention that you so claim he doesn't deserve. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's kind of like what got Floyd Mayweather so rich. You think Floyd Mayweather fans got Floyd Mayweather so rich? You think Floyd Mayweather fans got him $100 million paydays, $200 million paydays? No, it was his haters. The guys that were paying to see him lose. And love or hate Floyd Mayweather, he understood that. And that's why he called what he did legalized bank robbery. Because he knew the consumer was paying to see him lose. But at the end of the day, you were still greasing his pockets. And that's what LeBron James is saying here. You guys are rooting so hard for this kid to fail, but little do you know, this kid doesn't give a F. Nor should he. Nor should he. The question is, why do you give a F? Why do you want to see this kid fail so badly? How does that affect your life? You think you'll have something to rub in the face of LeBron James? He doesn't even know you exist, bro. So how does it matter? How does it matter? How does it matter? If Bronny James fails, if Bronny James gets on TV today and says, I don't ever want to play in the NBA again, how does that affect your life? How does that make you feel better? Just a simple question. Just a simple question. And like LeBron James said, the kid could have chosen to do anything. LeBron says, I didn't have that luxury. It was basketball or bust. I had to get out the trenches. Bronny James doesn't have that life. And I actually commend him more for having that hunger to be successful in the NBA when you grew up in $100 million mansion. For real. Rebranding, you absolutely right, bro. Then you got guys like Michael Morton. Oh, LeBron didn't get nothing out the trenches. Where's LeBron James from? He's from the projects. He's from Spring Hill Homes, Spring Hill Apartments, Eastside Akron. Teenage single mother. You at the bottom of the bottom. Life was different for Bronny James. He was sleeping on satin sheets in $100 million home. So for that kid to still get up every day, grind, and chase the dream of making the NBA, for that kid to go through his heart ailment and not quit and make the NBA, hear his name called in the NBA draft, you think he cared what some middle-aged men old enough to be his father say on the internet, say on Twitter, say on YouTube? He don't care. The question is, why do you care? Why do you want to see him fail so bad? That's the question. He don't take a job from nobody that deserves it. There's millions of guys that feel they deserve NBA jobs right now. And each team has the opportunity to sign those guys. You know, guys that didn't get drafted got signed? You know how many guys that could have got drafted told teams don't draft me so they could sign as free agents, undrafted rookies? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? say anything. Y'all say anything but give props where props is due. You got some of the laziest people on the internet telling you somebody else doesn't deserve something that they grinded for. That they grinded for. Salute to my brother A1 in the building. Y'all go check out his channel too and make sure y'all subscribe, man. Salute to my guy A1 in the building, man. Good content over there, man. Highly slept on. Y'all go turn my guy up, man. Hey, Darnell, no matter what he says, you're going to say he's capping. You already got your mind made up. You got your mind made up. Shout out to my guy, Brandon Love Sports TV in the building. He says, I got to admit, LeBron James did earn his way to the league. Can't take that away from him. He did. And like he said, he ain't had no choice. It was basketball or bust for LeBron James. Whereas Bronny James had a choice. He grew up in $100 million house, sleeping on satin sheets, personal chef, all that. And the kid still got up and grind and got to a level where he could hear his name drafted in the NBA draft. When he could have chose to be anything he wanted to be in the world. You got to respect that. You got to respect that. When Isaiah Thomas was out here begging for a contract, you guys weren't saying he deserves to be in the NBA. When Boogie Cousins got blackballed out of the league after having a great season coming off of Achilles and knee and hamstring injuries as a backup in Denver, played well, and he got blackballed from the league, you guys ain't out here saying Boogie Cousins deserves to be back in the NBA. You got guys on YouTube shouting out other undrafted guys or other guys that Bronny played with. You only shouting them out to shit on Bronny. That's not genuine. He ain't showing genuine love to these other guys, these other second rounders or undrafted. You comparing them to Bronny James. You using them to shit on Bronny James. That ain't genuine love. That ain't no genuine shout out. These guys can't fool me. You guys can't fool me. But whether Bronny James fails, or whether he succeeds, how does that affect your life? How does that affect your life? Do you feel like you'll have something to rub in LeBron James' face? A man that doesn't even know you exist? Hey, Wayne Sargent, can you prove that he's faking an injury? Can you prove that? Or is that what you told yourself? Is that what you told yourself? It's a fake injury? That's what I'm saying. You guys already have your mind made up. Oh, that's great to hear, Henry. Henry says, I can't wait to watch him crash and burn. How does that make your life better or worse? How does that make you feel better? What does that do for your life? If that makes you feel better, I got to question your life. How miserable is your life to where you want to watch Bronny James crash and burn? How miserable do you have to be in life? I asked you a question, Henry. You said you wanted Bronny James to crash and burn, whatever that means. How does that make your life better? That's what I want to know. How does that appease you? How does that make you feel good about yourself? Is your life that miserable, bro? Where that makes you feel good about yourself? That kind of sucks. If you ask me, that's not a good life to live. That's not the life I want, where me watching somebody crashing and burning makes me feel good. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. Hey, Robert Freeman, I don't know if you noticed, right? But in order for you to be here, right, you would have to click on this stream, right? And not only would you have to click on this stream, you would also have to make a conscious decision to be typing in the chat. I can't do none of that for you. It's a Monday afternoon. You could have been anywhere in the world, but guess what? You here with me. I'm flattered. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Smash that like button and share the video. He still would have been drafted. And I like when people say this, right? Great1765 says, if Bronny wasn't LeBron's son, would he have been drafted? The answer is yes. Am I not? Did you guys not have a fit? Hold on. Hold on. Did you guys not have a fit on draft day when news came out? When news came out, right? That Rich Paul told all these teams if they drafted Bronny, that Bronny was going to go to Australia. Didn't you guys have a whole uproar about that? So in order for Rich Paul to say, to tell all these teams, don't draft Bronny, doesn't that show you that Bronny James would have been drafted anyway if he wasn't LeBron James' son? If Rich Paul had to tell multiple teams, don't draft him, or we going to Australia, doesn't that show you he was going to get drafted anyways? Oh, okay. I knew you guys was going to say that. I knew you guys was going to say that. Let's be real here. Be honest with your hate. I can respect honesty. I can respect honesty. Be honest with your hate. Just say, I hate Bronny James. I think he's privileged. I hate LeBron James. So he's related by blood. I'm going to hate Bronny James. Just tell the truth. The reasons why you hate LeBron James are not basketball related. The reasons why you hate Bronny James are not basketball related. Be honest with your hate. I can respect honesty. Leslie Barber, it was numerous teams that was going to get him. Why else would Rich Paul tell these teams don't draft him? Why else would it get leaked to the media for them to say during the NBA draft that Rich Paul has told teams, don't draft Bronny? Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Your hate stems strictly from this being LeBron James' son. How did he ruin the integrity of the game? Was he caught cheating? How did he ruin the integrity of the game? Just say you don't like him for your own personal reasons. I could respect that. Be honest with yourselves. If it wasn't for Bronny James, you wouldn't give a F about a second round 55th overall pick. Let's be honest. If his name wasn't Bronny James, you wouldn't tune in to watch the second day of the NBA draft. If his name wasn't Bronny James, you wouldn't be on this stream right now in the chat. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? It's crazy. It's crazy. They don't care. You're absolutely right. Did you see anybody call it nepotism when A.J. Johnson was drafted 23rd overall by the Milwaukee Bucks after averaging 2 points in Australia? Nobody said, oh, he got drafted at 23 because Jalen Green is his brother and it's nepotism. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. And like I said, there were numerous second round picks that got guaranteed contracts. It's crazy. But y'all need to have an honest conversation with yourselves. You need to have an honest conversation with yourselves. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. I'm about to get up out of here for now, man. Salute to everybody that tuned in. Salute to the realest chat on YouTube. Once again, you guys know how I feel about y'all. I got the realest chat on YouTube. It ain't many of us, but less is more. So there's plenty of us, man. I'm about to get up out of here for now, man. Get that hate out your heart, man. I'm going to let the outro sing. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting